In February 23, 2019, a deep green and gold train rumbles out of North Korea's capital under the cover of night. Inside, North Korea's supreme leader Kim Jong-un is embarking on an extraordinary journey, over 60 hours crossing 4,000 kilometers of rail through China and Vietnam. His destination? A historic summit with US President Donald Trump in Hanoi, the economic center of northern Vietnam. But this is no ordinary train ride. From lavish dining cars to extreme security measures, the journey of the Taeyangho, Kim's armored train, is a tale of power, paranoia, and spectacle unlike anything the modern world has seen. Now, what if I told you that this train is so heavily armed and luxurious that it's practically a moving country? A train that carries not just passengers, but secrets of an entire nation. This is the most armed train in the world and the personal transport of North Korea's supreme leader, Kim Jong-un. Of course, you might be wondering what makes the Taeyangho the most armed train in the world. Well, imagine a fortress on wheels, equipped with everything from anti-aircraft guns to communication systems. You're probably also curious about how Kim Jong-un travels in such luxury and security. Picture a mobile palace with bulletproof carriages, gourmet dining cars, and even a karaoke room. And I know you're dying to know what secrets lie inside this rolling fortress. Trust me, we're about to uncover some mind-blowing details that'll make your jaw drop. Would you believe it if I told you that this train could withstand a direct propelled grenade? Well, back in 2004, a massive explosion rocked a train station in North Korea just right after Kim's train had passed through. Many speculated it was an assassination attempt. Since then, the security measures on the North Korean leader's train have been ramped up to unprecedented levels. The Taeyangho isn't just your average armored train. Its carriages are covered in military-grade armor plating that's reportedly several inches thick. The windows? They're not just bulletproof, they're designed to withstand the impact of any explosion. Even the wheels are specifically reinforced to keep the train moving in case of an attack. But here's the kicker. The train is so heavily armored that it can only travel at a maximum speed of 37 miles per hour. That's slower than a car on a highway. But when you're the supreme leader of North Korea, I guess you can afford to take your time, right? The train's armor is so formidable that it transforms this locomotive into a virtual tank on rails, capable of protecting its VIP passenger from almost any conventional attack. Now imagine having your own private army that travels with you wherever you go. Well, for Kim Jong-un, that's just another day on the Taeyangho. Picture this. It's the dead of night and green blur streaks across the North Korean countryside. As it passes, glimpses of something extraordinary. It's not just one train, but a convoy of them. The Taeyangho never travels alone. It's always accompanied by two other trains. One in front to check for the safety of the tracks and clear the path, and one behind carrying security personnel and supplies. But that's not all. The Taeyangho itself is a military powerhouse. It is rumored to have dedicated carriages for armed guards, and some reports suggest it even carries lightweight tanks that can be quickly offloaded in case of emergency. Talk about being prepared for anything. It's like a moving military base, with guards constantly on high alert, communication officers monitoring every frequency, and strategies planning for every possible scenario. It's a level of security that would make even the most paranoid person feel safe. This fortress of a train is a full-fledged military operation on wheels, providing Kim Jong-un with a mobile command center and a small army at his disposal. See now, what if your home, office, and five-star hotel were all rolled into one and put on rails? For the supreme leader of North Korea, that's the reality of his train. Let me paint you a picture of luxury that would make even the most extravagant billionaires green with envy. The Taeyangho isn't just about security. It's also about living like a king while on the move. According to reports from defectors and intelligence sources, the train boasts at least 90 carriages, many of which are dedicated to pure ops, a main conference room paneled with expensive wood, where Kim can hold meetings and make decisions that affect the entire nation. The train is said to have at least one restaurant car that serves the finest cuisine, including Kim's favorite dishes like lobster and Kobe beef. But wait, there is more. The train reportedly has a fully equipped medical car with state-of-the-art equipment and a team of personal doctors always on standby. It's even rumored to have a karaoke room where Kim can unwind after a long day of, well, being a supreme leader. One of the most fascinating stories we came across was about the train's wine cellar. Apparently, Kim Jong-un, like his father, is a connoisseur of fine wines. The train's set to carry a collection of rare vintages worth millions of dollars. Just as it serves as a secure transportation and command center, the Taeyangho serves as a mobile palace that caters to every woman's desire of the supreme leader, ensuring that Kim Jong-un travels in a style befitting his status. Now, what if you could run an entire country from a moving train? With the train's advanced communication systems, that's exactly what the leader of North Korea can do. See, in today's digital age, staying connected is crucial, especially when you're the leader of a nation. The Taeyangho takes this to a whole new level. The train is equipped with some of the most advanced communication technology available, turning it into a mobile command center that would make some military installations look like toys. Satellite uplinks, secure phone lines, and high-speed internet connections ensure that Kim is never out of touch with his government or military. There are reports of a dedicated communications car filled with banks of computers and staffed by North Korea's top IT experts. One fascinating tidbit: apparently, during his father's reign, there was an especially equipped car that would receive and transmit live TV signals. This allowed the leader to address the nation or appear on state television from anywhere along the rail network. But perhaps the most intriguing piece of technology on board is the rumored panic button. Sources suggest that there is a system that can instantly alert the entire North Korean military in case of an emergency. One of many things, this train is a rolling nerve center of North Korean leadership, equipped with a technology that allows Kim Jong-un to stay in control of his country, no matter where the tracks may lead. Now, as you know by now, the Taeyangho isn't just one train, but a complex system of multiple locomotives working in perfect harmony. First, there's the advanced train. This locomotive runs about an hour ahead of the Taeyangho, checking the tracks for any signs of danger or sabotage. It is staffed by security personnel and railway experts who meticulously inspect every inch of the trail. They're also responsible for clearing stations and ensuring that no unauthorized persons are near the tracks when the Supreme Leader's train passes. Then, bringing up the rear, is the third train in this procedure. This one carries additional security forces, supplies, and staff. It's like a mobile supply depot, ensuring that the Taeyangho never runs short of anything it might need, from food and fuel to spare parts and additional guards. The logistical nightmare of coordinating these trains is like conducting a symphony where every note has to be perfect. The timing, the spacing, the communication between the trains, it all has to be flawless. One small mistake could spell disaster. And here's a fascinating detail. Sometimes Kim Jong-un reportedly switches between the trains mid-journey as a security measure. So even if you spot the Taeyangho, you can't be sure if the supreme leader is actually on board. This train is the centerpiece of an intricate, mobile security system that demonstrates the lengths North Korea will go to protect its leader. You see, the Taeyangho is a symbol of power passed down through generations. This train isn't just Kim Jong-un's personal train, it's a legacy that stretches back to his grandfather, Kim Il-sung. The tradition of North Korean leaders using armored trains began with him and has been a symbol of the Kim dynasty's power ever since then. Jong-il, Kim Jong-un's father, was famously afraid of flying and relied heavily on this train for both domestic and international travel. In fact, he took the train all the way to Moscow in 2001. A journey of over 5,700 miles that took more than 3 weeks. One fascinating story about the train from Kim Jong-il era: in 2011, during his last train journey before his death, the train reportedly stopped suddenly. The reason? They had spotted a deer on the tracks, and Kim Jong-il, known for his love of nature, ordered the train to halt until the animal had safely crossed. Kim Jong-un has continued this tradition, but with his own flair. He has used this train for high-profile diplomatic missions, including his summit with the Chinese president and the journey to the summit with the US President Donald Trump in 2019. As impressive as the Taeyangho is, the world transportation and security is constantly evolving. With advancements in drone technology and satellite surveillance and precision weaponry, some experts are questioning how long a slow-moving train, no matter how well armored, can remain a viable option for a head of state. While the train offers certain advantages like the ability to carry a large entourage and heavy equipment, it also has significant disadvantages. Its reliance on fixed rail lines makes its movement predictable, and its slow speed could be a liability in a crisis situation. However, others argue that the Taeyangho is likely to remain a key part of North Korean leadership transport for years to come. Its symbolic value, combined with North Korea's limited air transport infrastructure and the country's massive investment in its rail network, means that the armored train is unlikely to be retired anytime soon. This is it for our video today. If you like what you saw, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching.